LifeLock, how can I help?
The IRS said I
filed my return,
but I haven't.
1 in 4 tax-paying Americans has paid the price of identity fraud.
What do I do?
My refund, though. I'm freaking out.
Don't worry, I can fix this.
LifeLock fixes identity theft guaranteed and gets your money back with up to $3 million in coverage.
I'm so relieved.
No problem. I'll be with you every step of the way.
1 in 4 was a fraud-paying American. Not anymore. Save up to 40% your first year. Visit LifeLock.com/podcast. Terms apply.
In the swamps and cities of southern Louisiana, 4 post-apocalyptic survivors blaze a trail to find themselves, their adversaries, and the solution to stopping the second coming of the apocalypse. Welcome to Rad Rolls, a Fallout tabletop RPG.
It's been about 3 days since this group departed the golf course, and about 2 days since the group departed the Christmas Town settlement. All are now playing the clones of your characters that we haven't seen in quite a while. Paladin Bouffant has ordered a large detachment of Brotherhood of Steel soldiers, along with Buck, establish a foothold in several key locations to monitor the coast, scavenge technology. Lonnie Haybear, Pep, Hazel, and Clark are now assigned to help Paladin Bouffant on a critical mission. He has outfitted you all with new armor and confiscated your previous weapons in exchange for high-quality Brotherhood of Steel issue weapons, which you can now see in your character sheets, very bottom. The 4 of you sitting on a vertibird mid-flight, the propellers whipping outside of the door as you hold on to the handlebars that are above you. With you in this flying machine is, of course, Paladin Bouffant, with 2 Brotherhood of Steel initiates in the cockpit seats. Paladin Bouffant reaches towards the door handle in his full T-60 power armor suit and flings it open. The night air fills the room as the green glow of a rad storm fills the cabin. Lightning strikes down across the lowlands as Paladin Bouffant turns towards the group and asks, "What's the most dangerous thing you've done?"
I mean, probably had something to do with telling one of my previous mommies to kiss my ass. Like that was probably pretty scary.
Anybody else?
Well, did fire a mini nuke at a behemoth's face one time. Just pissed it off, though.
That's a very similar to experience what I was talking about. Like, I think I would have rather handled the nuclear ordnance than... Yeah, that's... Pep, what scared you? What? I don't think anything scared you. Like, maybe, like, running out of gas, right? Like, running out of petrol?
That's yeah. Is it unfair to say like right now being like the scariest? 'Cause this seems kind of scary right now.
Yeah, it's pretty wild, but I think Paladin Bouffant was talking like past tense. So
yeah, let's just say like running out of fuel on the road. We'll say that. Yeah.
That'd be scary for you, Pep. Wow. Okay.
Really scary.
May? Any spooks? Hazel, some spooks?
Yeah, performing surgery in the dark with a hatchet.
Mm. Are you sure that was surgery?
Yeah, it was as close to surgery as we were going to get. The leg had to come off, so,
Yeah, sometimes it does. Sometimes it really does.
Is amputation surgery? I mean, it's a medical procedure, right? But, like, is it...
Well, it could have gone worse. At least it wasn't my leg.
Oh. I mean...
So when you all were in these situations, you feel like your life was in danger?
Oh yeah, I ran.
Yeah,
like
dude,
a
I almost fucking
coward.
died.
Our lives
mean-
are always in danger.
Truthfully, I envy that. I think danger follows me. But for some reason, I've always endured, you know. If I think about it, nothing really scares me anymore. I wish something did, you know, that I'm envious of is that rush. Rush when it comes to fear.
Paladin
You're in that
Bouffant,
moment.
If lightning hit this vertibird and we started to go down, do you think that might get those juices flowing?
I don't know, Lonnie.
Like a full-on
I wish it
stall, flaming engines, screaming like just. I mean, I'm just spitballing here. Sorry, sir.
If it did, if that made me feel something, that made me get the rush. I mean, that would be the ticket. But Lonnie, truthfully, I don't know. I don't know what could possibly make me feel alive again. Feels like I've been sleeping.
Have you ever considered a nemesis? Like
someone of equal or greater strength that, you know, is doing everything in their power to make your life miserable, and
like an arch enemy.
And
I
like
think-
it's now your life's mission to, you know, take them down. But because you're Brotherhood of Steel, you have to take the moral high ground, so you can't just like kill them. So they get away on occasion, and you know,
I mean, some have tried to get up to that level I think you're talking about, but I don't stand away from a challenge.
have you considered the warm caress of a lover?
I mean, truthfully, Lonnie, lovers die. Nothing
Have
is
you-
permanent.
Boy, that's a buzzkill. I'm sorry, sir. Wow.
Well, you could take a lover, and then if someone kills your lover, then you have a nemesis, and then you get the
Ooh,
best of both worlds.
The 2-for-1 special.
Yeah.
I guarantee you'll feel something then.
Then if
Or
I
not.
kill the nemesis and my lover dies one day, what do I have left?
Have you tried?
Depression.
Maybe a dog?
Have you tried really nice hair products and trying to keep, you know, you're not going to have hair as nice as this, but you could try.
Clark,
That's what keeps me going.
The helmet. I don't know if there's anything strong enough. That's something that a lot of the initiates have complained about. It's hard to coif that do when you've got to wear like the standard like helmets and stuff. It's
Look, the man is looking for a challenge in life.
he's looking to feel something. I mean,
Oh, you feel something.
Ever tried electrotherapy?
At this point, the vertibird is flying above, kind of circling an area. Paladin Bouffant is kind of looking out the window wistfully into the night air, listening to them talk about trying different hairstyles and electrotherapy. And he says to the group, looks like we're coming up on the silo. He reaches into the overhead compartment and picks out four. There's four of you. 4 stealth boys. Shiny red bag. He then proceeds to hand you all a stealth boy. All right. The mission is to secure the silo. Now, I'll warn you, we may not know what's attracted to the silo, so it's imperative that we get it under control and clear its contents. Once the vert's close to the ground, go ahead and drop and kick your stealth boys on. We're going to be fully convert here. I don't want them seeing hotter hair of you. You're going to be coming down the ground, coming hot. Once we're off, there might be some resistance, but otherwise, I'll clear the landing zone and meet you at the door. Any questions?
How long does Stealth Boys last?
I mean, I'm expecting this mission to take anywhere from, I would assume 10 minutes at tops.
Okay.
We're either going to die in those 10 minutes, which God, I hope so, or we're gonna get through it. Sound good?
Except for the dying thing, sure.
Wait, did you...
Yes, Paladin.
Sir, do you long for the sweet embrace of death?
I wish something would be a match for me, Lonnie Haber. You heard me. I wish something would match me.
If we pull this off, do we get a bonus?
I'll tell you what, if you pull this off, we'll go back to the armor. You can take whatever you want. I don't care.
Okay.
Wow. Yes, sir.
The vertibird begins circling a small, unusual plateau as Paladin Bouffant, the vertibird is still in the air, leaps from the door into the sky below. He pulls out a shish kebab sword and ignites it, falls towards a tree, and rends the flaming sword into the wood and the brush to slow his fall. Flames spew among the trees, igniting a small fire and smoke that the vertibird ignores. He proceeds to a small clearing. Paladin Bouffant is terrorizing and decimating several small black creatures with illuminated dots across their skin that seem to leap from the ground below. His fire sword burns their flesh and rips them in half, leaving a black goo along with traces of that bioluminescent glow. Vertibird lands as Paladin Bouffant, covered in burnt goo from his helmet to his legs, motions at the stealth boy that he is also carrying and points at you all. You all are now on the vertibird. What are you all gonna do?
God,
you're at ground, like you're at ground level.
Follow orders.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah,
folks.
yeah.
Let's hop to assholes and elbows.
The paladin heads to a large concrete door. He finds a small square terminal and reaches into his red bag. Inside this bag is a human arm attached to a hand. He slaps it against the square terminal. It flashes green, and the giant doors screech and wail open. Paladin yells, "Tunnelers!" And the dark corridor is quickly illuminated by small blue bioluminescent lights. Try saying bioluminescent 10 times fast. 10 tunnelers begin racing towards the four of you. Paladin Bouffant has not activated his stealth boy and is in front. You all, if you have activated your stealth boy, are fully cloaked. Did you all activate your stealth boys?
Did he tell us to?
He did tell us.
He did
Then
indicate.
yes, I'm a good
Good.
knight soldier and follow orders.
All right, so you all are not in combat because these things have not engaged you. What are you all going to be doing?
Hug the wall and sneak.
So you're not returning fire. You're not doing anything. You're just kind of like sneaking by.
If
I mean, he
recall,
seems like he's
Paladin
got this.
Bouffant did not want them to see hide nor hair of us.
Mm-hmm.
He said
So-
covert. He was very
Yeah.
explicit.
Yeah, I mean, except for him though. I mean, he was pretty conspicuous.
I mean, the man's lost it.
He wants to lose. I don't know what he wants. He's
Yeah, it's not exactly installing me with a lot of
Is there room to sneak past, or are they like 10 wide across? Are we going to have to vault these motherfuckers, or can we just kind of sneak on through?
You see that Paladin Bouffant is like starting to like begin his shish kebab symphony and is just like laying into this as like almost like a fiery meat grinder, just absolutely tearing back and forth across this the kind of swathe of tunnelers that are right in front of him. It looks like some are like, it's almost like two of them are getting past him and they're coming towards you all, but they do not see you all. So they're just like going. Are you all going to do anything?
nope. He seems to have this well in hand. He's
As fun as it looks,
he's
there
enjoying
was the
himself.
promise of whatever gun I want from the armory, and
Yeah.
that Yeah.
So you're just like sitting there not doing anything?
I'm
As
gonna
fun as it
proceed
looks,
down the hallway.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what happens is, let's go ahead and mark that. So Paladin Bouffant manages to slice through at least 5 of these tunnelers. The 2 that go past you, as he like holds his sword in the other hand, he actually pulls out his laser rifle and shoots it twice at the tunnelers that are getting past him, and they fall to the floor 100% dead. Now that everything is clear, let's see. The Paladin turns around and he says, "All right, are y'all still there?"
Yes.
I mean, you don't have to whisper. Yeah, I mean, if you really want to, you can whisper, but I think that we've made it very clear we're here. I've shot like military grade laser rifles and slice things open with a flaming sword. I think that they know that we're here.
I was informed to be covert for a bonus.
This is whatever. All right. The Paladin marches forth into the facility more. And he comes to a corridor. In this corridor, it's dark except for a single side of doors, which he then enters and motions for you all to enter as well. Do you all do anything as you're going in, or are you gonna just like go in and follow him immediately?
I've got
Is there like another hallway? Is there like another hallway that we were going down?
You can pretty much see there's a map included on Roll20 of the silo. There's large siloed doors.
So you're saying he went down this hallway to like the left, or is he just like proceeding through this main door?
He went through the hallway down to the left. Essentially, that's a wall that's right there that's blocking off.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I didn't understand exactly what that was. Okay, so I wanted to see like what was down that hallway, but if it's just a wall, I think I can understand that there's a wall. So no, it's just
I've got a gun drawn, and as the kids say, we'll be watching those corners.
Pep is curious about these creatures. He's gonna like kind of lean down and kind of poke at one of the tunnelers because this is a weird creature that he's never seen before.
Do a perception plus survival for difficulty. I would say 3.
All right. Oops. Perception plus survival.
Oh, you got 2 successes, so I'm going to give you kind of a mixed result here. Okay. You reach down into this black goo, and you feel it actually like get onto you, and it burns up. And the armor that you're wearing on your right hand that you reached into to investigate this black goo with is actually now broken. No damage to you, but your armor on your right hand is broken. You did discern that this is a very toxic substance that is also fairly acidic to the touch, that could cause very serious wounds if anybody particularly went in to grab onto this.
Would you say they would create very deep wounds?
I said very serious wounds, but some may call them a deep wound.
Interesting.
So do I need to reflect the broken armor on my character sheet somewhere?
I think you're fine. Nope.
Okay.
We're not going to be here for that long, so
okay.
You do not.
Fair enough.
All right. So you all follow the Paladin in. Inside is a command center that's full of computers that are still whirling and beeping, strangely enough. The Paladin exits his power armor. You notice his Brotherhood jumpsuit is ripped on his right arm and on his back. Black goo seeps out of lacerations on his skin through these rips. He struggles to walk to a chair where a computer is. He begins typing, then reaches into his bag, that red bag, and pulls the hand out and puts it on a scanner. A small circular compartment opens. He turns toward the group and says, "All right, y'all feel like getting promotions?"
Oh,
Does it come with a bonus?
sir, yes, sir.
I think it's a pretty big bonus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, who wants to go
Sir.
first?
Yeah, fuck it.
All right, Clark, he motions towards this circular port that you could stick your hand into. Do you do that?
Can I make a perception check to see if it's just going to cut off my hand?
Yeah, I'd say that. Well, I'm not even going to have you make a perception check. This thing has like no way that it could like Indiana Jones style like remove your hand via something. It may affect you, but it's not going to remove your hand.
Well, I mean, that still seems ominous, but if it doesn't seem like it's just going to immediately like kill me or disarm me, sure.
Is it one of those Benny Gesserit like pain boxes, or
But that would be good. That's a good note for next time. So maybe not this time, but maybe next time.
mental note?
Maybe
Benny
next
Gesserit pain box.
Fear is the mind killer. Maybe next time. That's in the Dune Adventures of Imperium. Now for Modiphius.
Yes,
Right
I
now.
saw that.
Anyways, Clark, you're sticking your hand in. I'm just telling you that you're going to do that. And a little needle comes out. It kind of draws blood for a second, and then says, "Congratulations, promotion for designation General." And Paladin Bouffant motions to the rest of the group. It's like, "All right, let's go ahead. You're all getting promoted to generals today."
Is that a normal Brotherhood of Steel rank?
This is old technology. We got to be able to access this. This is the United States Army. We've defected from the United States Army. I mean, long time ago. But if we're going to be able to access this technology and protect it and use it for what we need, we're going to have to get everybody to the rank of general in order to access the systems. And it can't just be me.
So, what's the equivalent in the Brotherhood of Steel?
For a general?
Yeah.
Probably elder.
Oh, so will I become an elder if I put my hand in that?
Hey, what the fuck are you talking about?
Am I an elder? Like,
no, you're a paladin.
I've already done this. I'm doing this for you all.
So are you an elder paladin?
No,
He's a
isn't
general
how the ranks
paladin.
work.
This
is an old system. This is an old system. Lonnie Hubert, I swear to God.
Lonnie, do you not understand sarcasm?
I don't think he does.
like he promised a promotion. Like, I take this very seriously. I'm sorry if you, a contracted, helper, don't want to take this seriously. Like, what authority does the U.S. Army have here? Like,
Lonnie, let me make this very clear to you. You ever needed a key to get into a door?
I lived in Old Nolans. Like, doors were.
I lived there too. You needed a key to get. You needed designation to get into certain areas. Do you think that on your first day we just let you walk into the Brotherhood of Steel, let you walk right up to all the munitions and power armor we have, and just get right in? Like, I don't know. Like you're somebody just like coming off the street trying to trick people to be like, "Oh, get your power armor off. Let me get right in."
Sir, I understand what ranks are. I'm just trying to figure out what the equivalent of general is since we're getting a promotion.
This is merely a key. The promotion itself is for the United States Army. So yes, Lonnie, you would be the general in the United States Army. The United States Army is dead though. So
right, so like that's pretty worthless then. All due respect, sir.
It is 100% worthless other than getting access to the systems that we need.
And a bonus.
And we need all 5 of us to do that. Okay. All right. Yes, sir. I put my hand in begrudgingly, promised a promotion, and then not get it.
That's good. Okay. Everybody else put their hand in, or is anybody staying out?
Nope, I'll do it.
Pep's going to slowly approach it and think really hard about which hand he's going to put in. The one that already got burned with the gross blood acid from the monster, or the one that still has a little bit of armor on it.
I understand this is a tough decision. Do you want your steering hand or your shifting hand? And if I were you, I'd probably say your steering hand.
Yeah. I'll put in my still armored hand, my left hand.
Great. So everybody, congratulations, you are now the rank of General in the United States Army. Now, this facility hosts a payload of 3 nuclear warheads mounted missiles. Y'all know what those are, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. No surprises. No, we're not freaking out. We're not having a. I just want to make sure nobody's freaking.
We've just got 3 nuclear missiles here.
Yep.
That's the equivalent of like 100
normal.
chrysalises.
Everything's normal.
So, down here, the radiation's like it seemed to have been leaking out. It's attracting these underground tunnelers. You know, the things that I had to fight the whole way in here. I don't know if has anybody seen what they do to you?
Pep's gonna raise his right hand. Yeah. I've seen.
Son, you touched one?
I was just curious. I've never seen one of those before.
Christ! Oh my God!
It looks like you touched one too, or got touched by one or a couple.
Sir, do you require medical attention?
I've had the doctors look at it. They said that there's nothing they can do, and I feel fine otherwise. But what's stopping me? If it kills me, so be it. So, as you know, these tunnelers leave incredibly painful wounds on the skin that they're able to rend. These wounds cut deep. But based on pre-war intelligence and research, we found essentially 2 hives of these monsters that are deep underground. We've already cleared a depth charge into these. Now, my game plan, what the Brotherhood of Steel decided to do, these nuclear weapons, is essentially fire 2 nuclear weapons of the 3 into both sites that we've already done our clear breach charge into. And that would neutralize the threat itself. If the threat does still exist after we've already cleared out these hives, then we can use the 3rd one if necessary. But the thing is, if they still exist, the radiation will also cause them to swarm this location again. So the reason I had you all come as generals is I'm actually going to give you some special remote launch codes that could be entered from the power plant in Old Nolans to launch a nuke anywhere that we would need. And if we don't need it, if it turns out that we've solved the problem, then we can just remotely detonate the nuclear weapon as well. No big deal. But I brought the 4 of you all along because you all have a wide scope of things. I don't know if I can trust my initiates or very many people in the Brotherhood right now, but I know that I can trust you all. To have these nuclear codes, take them back to the power plant, and keep Old Nolans safe.
By using nuclear bombs?
Well, I mean, I'm gonna be firing 2 right now, and then I'm gonna give you the codes for the last one. And you don't have to do anything with it; just take it back to Old Nolans at the power plant.
So
remember those stories about like the genie in the lamp, and you get 3 wishes, but instead of wishes, it's nuclear missiles, and really, there's only like 1 wish type of wish that the genie can grant. And we have to share the wishes.
That's essentially
really the only
what
thing in common is the number 3. Now that I think about it, but yeah.
Well, I mean, if you had a genie and you're making 2
one.
wishes at the genie, and you mess up the first 2, you got the last one at least to fix everything, and that's what I'm counting on.
One of these days, I'm going to tell you the story of the monkey's paw.
Yeah. So you're for sure launching 2 nuclear weapons at... So, is it nearby? Is it, like, near us?
Do you see your hand right there?
Yeah.
Do you want that happening to every single citizen of southern Louisiana that is still living and breathing to this day?
I mean, have you seen feral ghouls? Have you seen mutated monsters? I mean...
We have
I don't know if we can make things worse.
We have the medical facilities to treat all of these things. We have chemicals to repair the body, but there's nothing that we have that's for any kind of scale to repair what these monsters are capable of.
I think he means that we might end up making more like ghouls and things with the more radiation from the new bombs.
Yeah,
maybe we might make these guys worse.
Yeah, Paladin, hitting something that was created by nuclear radiation with nuclear bombs, sometimes it might not work out the way you think it does.
Now, okay, in the Paladin's defense here, this was like a slow trickle of radiation. And from what I've learned, if a little bit isn't enough, then you just really gotta pour it on, right? Like you just... I mean...
I'm in no way suggesting that we don't use the bombs. I am 100% in favor.
It sounds like
of using the nuclear armaments.
Absolutely,
that's on my
awesome
bucket
to watch.
list.
I mean,
after the mini nuke and behemoth incident, using one of these.
I bet
that's going to check off a big one, guys.
Yeah, that's
My thought is, we've already cleared the breach charge. We're not even concerned about the radiation, other than top side. Tried to clear those areas best that we can. We'll see. I can't count any losses, but at least the fire from the missiles will burn everything underground. It'll be like a screaming inferno for everything that's living underneath there, and we can't have that invading the city, causing a bunch of trouble. This isn't the best solution, but I mean, this is the threat that we have.
The Screaming Inferno. That was basically what Paladin Bouffant was at the entrance a little while ago. Screaming Inferno did a number of those things. Like I don't see what the issue with launching just a couple of tactical nukes would be.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess it'll be fun as long as we're sure there's no, innocent bystanders.
Nobody's innocent. They're gonna die if they're over in that area getting infected with black goop tunnel monsters. Then this is a mercy. We're doing them a service.
It's a job. It's just a job.
I'm really happy that you all agree with me in my line of thinking, though I don't really need you all to agree with me in my line of thinking because I'm just going to do it anyway. But it warms the soul to know that you all can see my logic and what's going on here. And he types a few things in the computers, and the facility starts rumbling and shaking as the first nuke is launched, and it quiets down, and then another rumbling and shaking as the other nuke is launched. Paladin Bouffant gets up and gets back in his power armor as it seals shut. And he looks at you all and hands Hazel the nuclear codes and says, you seem like the one that was maybe most timid about this, so I think it's good to have somebody timid hold these for a while. Let's go back out. We can go back out to the entrance. We can all get on the vertibird and go home. How's that sound?
I think that sounds like a great idea.
All right, so you all exit the missile silo. You see two Brotherhood of Steel initiates kind of run up to Paladin Dance, and one of them kind of jumps up on his armor, whispers in his ear a little bit as the vertibird starts kicking up. The other one went back in and is starting to fly the vertibird. And Paladin Bouffant turns to you and he says, all right, unfortunately, there's been a change of plans. We've had another outbreak of these monsters. And I really don't want to put you all in more danger. I don't have enough stealth boys for you all to get past it. So I'm going to ask y'all to do the trek to New Orleans back on foot. I think I've cleared out most of the monsters here, so you shouldn't have that much issue other than, just regular wildlife that you come across in the wasteland. But I'm going to get with my two guys. I got to go rendezvous with one of our operations, and I think there's some more monsters that I'll need to deal with. I think it's it's a small group. It's nothing like any of the hives, but we want to make sure to nip this in the bud before we do anything else. That sound all right with you all?
As long as you radio ahead about the whole whatever I want from the armory thing, it sounds like you have a important job to go do.
All right, that sounds good. 10-4, and he hops onto the vertibird as it flies away into the air. And that's the end of that scene. And now,
Hazel, it's probably good you have the launch codes, because I think any of the other three of us, we could get real petty about something and just drop a nuke on someone just for reason.
If Pep had been given the codes, he was going to destroy them.
Okay.
He is horrified.
Hazel kind of just the codes are on a or how does she have the codes?
they're just it's like a little it's like a tiny computer that's very small.
All right, she tucks it in. She tucks it into her cleavage. It's all right.
Two-factor authentication.
Yeah,
essentially
like
key
USB
or whatever.
drive. Yeah.
I think
so. That's where
I think Clone Kark would have probably tried to sell them.
Where
he is in his
Where's
journey.
the nuke? Okay, so it's actually launch codes for the nuke.
You don't think people would pay for launch codes for a fucking nuke?
Oh yeah, there would be people who pay for launch codes.
Oh yeah,
that's the entire plot of the movie Radioactive Dreams. I don't know if you guys have seen that, but
yeah,
that's the Fallout movie before Fallout.